Very good evening, guys. How are you all? Great, great. So today we have EMA. So you can just freely unmute yourself just before, just hands on whenever you require, or you if you are shy, then you can comment over chat as well. So make it interactive session today. Okay.
Hello. Yeah, hey folks.
Hi, Anuran. Very good
Yeah,
evening.
a very good evening to you all. Let me just
Yeah.
switch on my camera. And yep, are you able to see me?
Yeah, yeah, perfectly.
All right.
Yes. Should I allow your note taker as well?
Yeah. Just take it.
Okay. Sure, sure. Works.
All right. So yep. Hey folks. I guess all
Yeah,
of you are participating in Build in AI for India right now.
yeah. So
Yeah,
Anuran, I'll take a moment to introduce you, and we'll share about today's agenda. So welcome, guys. This is day six here. So we are right now in second last day of our hackathon, and I'm excited to welcome Anuran, co-founder and CTO of Alchemyst AI, as he has built full AI infrastructure and builder and helping builders and developers to build in AI ecosystem. So Anuran will be sharing his journey along way, and you can ask as many as question around Alchemist AI, how to integrate and things like that, wherever you're lagging right now. And yeah, so that's all. I'll hand over mic to Anuran. So yeah, Anuran, please start. Yeah,
yeah.
thank you.
Thanks for the intro, man. So yeah, starting forward, as Aryan said, so it has been quite some time working with Alchemist and trying to enable builders all across India as well as from India to the world. So it's been quite a long journey. Now, guys, how many of you are familiar with, okay with me speaking in Hindi, or should we keep it in English itself?
Yeah, it's up to you, but let's take the audience feedback as well.
Yep.
You guys can write your preferred language.
Anybody,
English.
if they are not, uncomfortable in, okay,
Yeah.
got it, Robin. I hear you. Cool. So yeah, I'll be very honest with you that if I start telling about my entire story and my entire journey right now, it's some people might be relate to it, some people might not be able to relate to it. So what I just wanted to know, was that how why not keep it interactive? You guys up for it? Um, okay, guys, you can speak up. No worries.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself, and you can just interact with Anuran. Uh, yeah, please go on.
Cool then. So yeah, so just a quick recap of what I have done so far, and how I've started out my journey and landed up here right now. And right now, probably talking and interacting with you similar-minded folks. So for starters, I'm Anuran, so I'm a graduate. I'm a pretty recent graduate, you can say, but since it was a COVID batch, I was continuously working on, something side project, something that my college was unable to teach me. Grinded for, days, hours, and whatsoever. Uh, Looked into all sorts of jobs. We started I started to cover for started content writing internships. Then I moved ahead and and actually went into the technically deep internships, or all of these places and companies when my own things, when I actually realized that okay, fine, I can take this. So on and on from there, spotted an entire market that is worth solving for, and that's something that I made my life's work here at Alchemist, to let your AI agents work continuously on the what your personalization, what your previous history has been. So it's not just about starting with the users, it's also going about to the organization. So I won't promote it too much. I think you guys have already posted enough, and you're we have got quite a few views on LinkedIn. So yep, I think most of you guys are familiar with us. So yeah, just keeping it short. So I just wanted to start with asking you guys questions. So how many of you are familiar with what we are doing, or if somebody is not familiar with what we are doing? Anybody here who's not familiar with what you're doing? You can raise your hands, no worries, man. No shame in something.
Yeah, guys, please make it interactive sessions so that we can communicate better and to understand about
Um,
yourself. Yeah.
yep, Somili, Kartikeya, yep, and I think Sansu. I see you folks. Please go ahead. Kartika, you can start for it. Robin as well.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yep, Kartikeya, tell me.
Yes, sir, I want to know about the Alchemist AI at in deep. I want to learn about it. How can you build it? In the starting, what problems you have faced to building it, and all things about that.
Mhm.
Can you
Okay.
share about it?
Yeah. So honestly, I'll share from where this intuition actually came in. So I used to work at DeepMind, wherein I got, and this was before Gemini came into play. There was Bard, and my work was mostly on neural network optimization, basically large neural networks optimization. LLMs as a stream separately had not come mainstream yet, and it was not that popular. But fair enough. So what we understood was that I'm probably going a little technical here. Just tell me if you're unable to understand what I'm talking about. So when you're training, like a model, anyways, the model will only predict the model will only predict on what it has been trained on, right? That's basically how you induce behaviors. That's basic machine learning for everybody. So in that sense, the entire question was, what if we train on the entire internet? And the training for Bard was going pretty well. I think you might have also heard some time back that one Google researcher around 2022 2023 early, they claimed that the AI has suddenly gotten sentient, and then boom, 6 months later we get ChatGPT. So I'm probably talking about when you folks were in probably class 11th or 10th. So yeah. So basically from there on, the first question that my team and everybody in the entire like team at DeepMind came up with was that, okay, fine, but like real time generated user data is not there, that can be is not such that it can like be directly used to train the model. Like it's real time, right? By default nature itself, the moment you cut off the real time data inputs coming in, you would be stopping the the LLM's cap. For example, you might see that like GPT-4, if you ask like when was the last date it has been trained on, it says somewhere around September 2024 or like April 2025. If you go for Chat GPT, very recent models like GPT-5 and all, they say April 2026. So before we move ahead, this is what you call the cutoff date. So in cutoff date, after this cutoff date, whatsoever has to be done, it is not real time in nature. That's the first question everybody asked. That okay, if the real time inputs are like not coming and I cannot get real time inputs always, what are we how does the future of personal AI look like? And to be very frank, that stuck with me, not gonna lie. I started working, then the GPT-3 API came up, like with limited preview release, as in very few people could actually preview it and actually use that. Then it became mainstream, as in everybody was able to use it through ChatGPT. That was more or less a circle. And the moment ChatGPT came out and became the fastest app for 100 million users, I sort of realized that this problem will be, if like within only a few days or the first couple of weeks it reached 100 million users, then imagine what will be happening throughout the years. And that's where we realize that personalization is the key. Whether it's for your company, whether it's for you, whether it's for like a group, basically. And yep, that was the thing that like started me off towards building Alchemist AI. Started off as a side project, became officially like incorporated and started existing as a company in around May 2024, May June. Raised our first round, then like raised a couple of funding rounds after that as well. And yep, here we are, trying to give everybody an AI platform that can let you personalize your AI tools on the fly.
Thanks, Anuran, for sharing lot more
Yeah.
about your journey and your insights. I hope everybody understand how does Anuran has evolved himself and like built the whole company. And Anuran, could you share some fundraising experience as well? People are very much here, the aspiring builders. Yeah.
The first lesson of fundraising that I learned was, unless you are very much convinced that this thing is what I can devote my life to, don't go to fundraise. Because people who lend you money always keep a receipt. They're always gonna come back to you and then they're gonna say, "Yaar, paisa to uthaya tha tumne mere se. You took money from us." What about it now? They are always going to give you money just for the sake of getting more money, right? It's basically a very simple game of like taking a loan at a certain stipulated time period, but that time period is flexible. That's what venture capital mostly is. How the loan is allotted and everything, that's totally dependent on like a lot more speculative math like equity, valuation, and so on and so forth. If I start going on that, like the night will be over before the talk ends. So yeah.
Right. I get it this time. So yeah, guys, please start with your AMAs, like whatever you have in your mind, as many as question. Anuran is here, subject matter expertise. So yeah, please go on. You can mute yourself. You can just raise your hand, and we'll pick it up.
Yep, guys, go ahead. So, like Aryan told me that, these folks are very interactive and they are actually very new and they're very, like eager to learn more. So, yep, looking forward to that. Go ahead. Since we are on the fundraising topic, okay, Akshara, may I have a product without that first mover timers, that most first timers waste money on anyway, not to spend money on. Okay, first thing, Akshara. First thing, you have to understand this thing, whether you're an AI infra company, whether, like you are an consumer application company, whether you are like any sort of other application, you have to deliver some sort of outcomes. Correct? Actually, you can speak, no worries. Let's keep this interactive, folks.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself and like have a detailed discussion of it. Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Akshara, go ahead.
Yes, sir, this is my question.
Yeah. So now you have some outcomes, right? So let's take an example. Let's talk about you made a project right now in this hackathon? I guess you should have. Have you made it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what does it do?
It is kind of bridging the gap between the unemployed people of the country who are literate with mobile phones, smartphones, and the businessmen, local businessmen who have zero literacy in tech and also need people to digitalize. So it is just bridging that gap in which we are using AI sandbox.
Okay, fair enough. So what you're working on is delivering towards undereducated people who have enough literacy about mobile and like how to operate the internet, and local businesses, correct? Who don't have that education to go digital yet. Am I correct? Akshara?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we are talking about this. So now what is the outcome here? What is the outcome that's delivered? Like you're bridging the gap, but how?
We are using an AI sandbox. Actually, we have three parts: the content creating part, the technical part, and the physical part that would be arriving later on. We are not getting into it yet. So, suppose there is a student or a person who is good to work with smartphones, but lacks few things that an AI sandbox can teach them, or maybe give them a guided way of doing that particular thing. So a businessman will post a task there. It is like Upwork, but unlike Upwork.
Got it. So would I be wrong if I say it's a fusion of Upwork's, like business model versus Lovable's, conveniences?
Kind of. Yes, sir.
Got it. So there itself, Akshar, you have a problem, right? The entire outcome is delivering something technical, delivering the technical content, as well as the like overall the technical strategy and the content. Am I correct? That is the outcome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So there in Akshara, what is the fastest way you can test this concept? You before starting with a startup, you first need to test this concept somewhere, right? Without starting to build the tech first. What you'll do, you'll probably like yeah, Akshara was saying something.
We can actually go on in the market and talk to several businessmen ask them to give us the same kind of work and see how the AI helps us, or
Exactly.
maybe
Exactly. So you are
so we
basically
have tried
going to
that.
the places, you're going to the like offices and telling them that, okay, you know what, this AI can do this and that for you. So that is something that like you can test out with even Chat GPT or some other like basic. Like there are lots of startups that are nowadays giving discounted pricing, open router for students, and so on and so forth. There are loads of them. So in there itself, what you have is a quick way to make a quick prototype, right? First, you have to validate your idea that, okay, is this, like problem even real? Then the second thing you will be answering is, how big is this problem? Of 100 people you have talked to, how many of you actually felt this problem? How many of them really felt this? So that, they could pay money for this. Or they're already paying money, but for more inefficient approaches. That is the second question. Thirdly, what is the total building, time that it will take if you, start building everything from the ground up? That is the approach, that most people take it up. Are you able to relate to it?
Yes, sir. We have even talked to some of them, and some of them showed good responses, while others just put us down.
Yep. Fun fact,
And
Alchemist started out as a hackathon project itself, so we know.
Anuran,
and
please share the hackathon journey of yours as well, where you started and
Well, so my co-founder and me, Uttaran, so we had a lot of hackathons in common. Like we kept on building, posting, and all. Because to be very honest, finding new folks in college, especially during COVID times, when you're already in your second or third year when college came up, and then these folks are basically, you keep on asking that, fine, am I compatible with this guy? Rather than you can just go and talk to a friend who has that same hackathon spirit of you, and you can just keep on building remotely. COVID was there, remote hackathons were there, so yep, we started off that way. And then we realized was that the fastest possible outcome was for sales employees. And after that, what I realized was that, okay, you know what, personalization is something that can be even more broader than just giving outcomes to salespeople, because everybody needs that. Probably content writers, like even like the entire organization. Name me one person who just like routinely goes on doing their work just as it was yesterday. Nobody. And that's where the entire idea evolved into this entire context platform. So yeah.
got it. So I'll take this question from Brilliant Indies. I
Yeah,
think
and
this
so
will
the
be the
super
same
memory, share some benchmarking. Yep. Good question, dude. So first thing, like when it comes to like benchmarking and everything, I think all of you have used Gemini, right? When you're using Gemini, every day you see that Gemini 3.1 has broken this benchmark, and Gemini, like has broken down on this benchmark. But how many of you actually, rely on Gemini for day-to-day coding over Claude? That's the entire thing. Like if you try to like no shade towards Dravya. Dravya is actually one of my indie hacker friends. We used to build projects together as well. So I have a personal connection with Dravya. So the entire goal is all of these benchmarking, Dreaming API, and the rest. These folks, like the way that they've built is for a totally different market, which is an entirely personal AI for you. And what we are looking at is a company first approach, wherein multiple users can collaborate together. Does that make sense? Brilliant Indies. Yep. I think that's just a name. Did you get your answer, for?
I hope that answers your question,
Hmm.
Brilliant Indies. Then coming to the Sharon question, after hackathon credits expire, what is the most affordable way for an early stage startup for to continue Alchemist AI?
Reach
Yeah,
out to me or anybody from our team. We can definitely look into that, specifically for builders who have been associated with this. We'll quickly check first that whether you have been a participant of Build an AI for India or any other hackathon we are a part of, and definitely like we can definitely extend credits to you. There's no harm in that.
yeah, and also we have an announcement like we have top five credits as well. So that is there as well. Who will be winning team? Yeah. Then any other questions, guys?
using
If
Yeah,
users
Nandini, please go on.
contribute new regional words and phrases, could Alchemist help review, validate, and detect duplicates before they enter the corpus? Okay, so here's where we have an interesting concept called like group names. If you have went through a documentation, I'll probably send you the documentation as well, or you can just Google it up. You have something called group names, and it's a pretty interesting concept. What? Just like in Linux, like everything is a file, right? Whether you are working as a keyboard, your hardware, everything is modeled like a file. And so we have modeled Alchemist accordingly as well. Now the question becomes, what should be the unique part of a file, and what should be parts that can be repeated in a file, right? So when you're talking about ground source of truth, which is like a resource, in that situation the file's content always has to be unique. And if you're talking about conversations, if you want to model everything as a conversation, you can always use and add duplicate entries to it. So does that answer your question, RNC?
Yeah, it does.
I think none. Acha, okay. So are there any more questions? So like I just wanted to know, like, how's your experience been using Alchemist? Like where if you have faced any friction somewhere, or like trying to understand that, okay, where does it actually fit into my project, or so on and so forth. Happy to answer them. Yeah, Vedraj. So we were talking about like personalization at a company level. So let's say like you're talking about, let's say you're a simple content writer, like a bunch of content writers, and you have your own distinct style of writing, right? So now, if you want an AI to actually work on this at scale, what you would do is you would try to personalize it based on top of what you've already written, right? Because generic content written by AI is basically slop. Everybody can catch, the M dashes, the delve words, and so on and so forth. And that's what we actually wanted to address, like a collaborative workspace wherein people can store the context of their entire work at one place. And, like consume it through their AI agents. Sounds good, Vedraj? Cool. आर्यन, नंदिनी, इनको कुछ लाइक बोलने से मना किया गया क्या?
नहीं सर.
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, but yeah, we take like first permission, then you ask. So I think people, you can like unmute yourself and like just ask freely. Don't think too much. Whatever your questions looks like, just ask. Yeah.
यार देखो, I'll be very honest with this कि like I don't know like what the other sessions you have, but I like to keep my sessions very interactive because yeah, same age group, we are almost the same age group, we have been building things.
Yes. I think I remember is Karthike here. So Karthike was sharing some insight about platform. He was earlier facing some issues when redemption of code is redemption of credits was, yeah.
Or in case Karthik, yeah, Karthik, tell me.
Yes, I am facing the issue from I am building a project about something we can call interview mentorship by the AI agents.
All right.
Some people's we can say fear to talk when they are in interview, or where they can be you can say in the shop, they want to talk about something they want, but they are not able to talk that correctly in front of someone. Like we can say in our language, we can see they are introvert people.
Okay. Karthik, हिंदी में बता दे भाई.
हिंदी में बता दूं चलेगा सर? ओके सर, जरूर सर. तो मैं एक ऐसा ये बना रहा हूँ सर, जैसे कि अपने जो नॉर्मल अपने जैसे कि बात करने के लिए जाते हैं किसी भी से, तो कुछ पर्सन होते हैं जो ठीक से बात नहीं कर पाते, जिसको अपने इंट्रोवर्ट बोल सकते हैं, या फिर जिसको फियर होता है टॉक करने से. किसी से मान लो अपना इंटरव्यू है कल, और अपने इंटरव्यू के सामने बैठे हैं, एचआर के सामने, अपने को आता सब कुछ, अपना कोडिंग नॉलेज भी 10 ऑफ 10 है, अपना ऑल नॉलेज 10 ऑफ 10 है, बट अपनी बात करने से फियर करते हैं. देन मैंने एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म बना रहा हूँ जो इस जो फियर को इसको खत्म करेगा. लाइक उसके अंदर 2 वॉइस एजेंट्स डाले मैंने. both talk on the STT and TTS model. They give and take actions about that, and then provide you a improvement about that. Like you आपको क्या करना चाहिए आगे and क्या नहीं करना चाहिए, आप क्या क्या mistakes कर रहे हो. I have also integrated the Man0 APIs in it to keep it up to data, like memory efficient, we can say, and all the things. And I am facing the issue like the fetching details. When it's fetched data from the backend, we can say, but it is एकदम से इसको खराब कर रहा है बार बार में, लाइक मेरे को बार बार ब्रेक कर रहा है एपीआई की को, अगर एपीआई की को ब्रेक नहीं कर रहा है तो ये मेरे डाटा फेच करने में मिस्टेक कर रहा है बार बार।
Karthik, मतलब like I would definitely love to help you out. Like my DMs are always open. You can definitely text me out that what problem you are facing. अगर कोई वीडियो में हो सकेगा, because this can be like either 3 modes of breakage. एक यार API कॉल करने में कुछ दिक्कत हो रहा है, दूसरा डेटाबेस रिट्रीवल में like actually कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन फेच करने में दिक्कत हो रहा है, तीसरा हो सकता है इंटीग्रेशन का कॉलिंग ही गलत है बेसिकली।
यस सर, लाइक मैंने ना जनरली एक जो एपीआई की है वो लगा रखी है बैकएंड में फॉर द वॉइस। जनरली यही था, अपने ऑर्गेनाइजर्स में है बिल्डिंग इंडिया में, तो उसके मैंने एपीआई की लगा रखी है। एंड
मॉडल फेल कर रहा है, वॉइस मॉडल के लिए इंफॉर्मेशन फेचिंग फेल कर रहा है।
ओनली द वॉइस मॉडल।
यार तो वॉइस मॉडल अगर फेल कर रहा है, सो दैट्स लाइक ज्ञानी का दिक्कत हो रहा है ना। So in case you want to debug something, definitely will be happy to help you out as a builder. But in case you want to know more about this, I would also look into. I am also in the same position as you. मेरे को भी देखना पड़ेगा.
Okay sir, thank you sir.
Yeah, and I would request everybody, if anybody can share his idea what he's working on and what's the progress looks like, how you are integrating Alchemyst AI. So Anuran, also if you can guide them like what use case, what utility you want to see in the upcoming projects from your end. So,
yeah, absolutely. सही है यार. Like I'll be very honest, I came up with that intention, but when I realized that the use cases that everybody is talking about, it's pretty nice. Specifically Karthik और अक्षरा का जो use cases that they have discussed, it's actually pretty nice. So I would rather prefer कि तुम लोग मेरे को कोई use case बताओ यार. Because if I talk about use cases, people won't be able to relate to it. अगर कोई किसी का भी use case वगैरह बता सकते हो, I'll be very happy to take it further. हाँ कार्तिक बता यार.
सर एक बार आप अल्केमिस्ट के बारे में डीपली आप बता पाएंगे कि क्या क्या कर सकता है, लाइक कंप्लीट इसके बारे में। लाइक मैंने ऑनलाइन पढ़ा था, इतना ज्यादा मेरे को रिलेट नहीं कर पाया उस चीज से। सर आप एक बार वापस से बता सकते हैं लाइक क्या क्या कर सकता है?
तो M0 में सिर्फ कन्वर्सेशन स्टोर कर पाता है, राइट? डॉक्यूमेंट्स वगैरह कुछ भी सब कुछ नहीं कर पाता, करेक्ट?
यस सर, यस।
सो व्हाट वी आर इज मोर देन दैट. मतलब तेरा डॉक्यूमेंट्स के साथ कन्वर्सेशंस का क्या रिश्ता है, व्हाट इज द द रिलेशन बिटवीन देम, नंबर 1. नंबर 2 इज लेट्स से अब तू बात कर रहा है, तेरा बात हुआ था कि अच्छा ठीक है सुनना, मेरे को ना इतने इतने चीजें मैंने खरीदे, डॉक्यूमेंट में लिखा था इतने चीजें खरीदने थे, तो तेरे एआई एजेंट क्या बोलेगा? तेरे पास डेफिसिट है सामान का या फिर डेफिसिट नहीं है, करेक्ट?
यस सर।
हाँ, बट व्हाट M0, आई थिंक यू वुड बी फेमिलियर विद इट, दे विल डू इज वो बस ये स्टोर करेंगे कि मेरे पास इतने सारे चीजें मैंने खरीदे. वो ये नहीं स्टोर करेगी तूने कितने सारी चीजें तेरे को चाहिए, है ना, टू डू सम वर्क.
यस सर.
So we are an entire workspace. So you can consider us as M0 plus plus. A lot of more ways. Make sense?
Yes, sir. This changed my mind, sir. अब उसकी API की लगा के आपका लेके लगाऊंगा. कर ले
यार कर ले. We have a lot of use cases and folks who are trying to build on top of it. हाँ यार अक्षरा, please go ahead.
Sir, does that mean कि we can store the memory of a worker? We can store it in the memory, the worker's job history, category, client quality ratings and all as well?
Absolutely. Just integrate Alchemist as a tool call. I'll just drop the link for you folks as well. Aryan told me to come prepared कि भाई बहुत सारे लोग बहुत कुछ कर रहे हैं, so like prepare होके आना है. Like fair enough.
Yeah.
So let me drop through a repo for GitHub. You will be able to see this. Yeah, I have sent it in the chat, folks. So you can have a quick look at that. And then you can just tell me that, okay, you can just ask your AI agent to surf through all of this. GitHub ka link bhi open source hai. So you can just like go through this and ask them ki, okay, I want to use it as a tool. Right? Matlab, Akshara, think about this. Yeah, folks. So think about something like this. As in, like when would your AI agent know that, it's the best, like it's the best time to actually fetch information? Only when you'll prompt it कि भाई tool use कर ले context लेने के लिए, right? and that is something we have a direct integration with. We become the entire context workspace so that your AI agent can fetch it easily with tools. The more you dig deeper into it, the more you find out its usefulness. You cannot just start with anything. And that we even have a Chrome extension, Claude, ChatGPT, MCP we have. In fact, we even have a skills repo. Just directly put it into our AI agent, and it will automatically make your AI agent context aware. I guess you guys use something like Claude Code or Codex or something. Do you guys use them?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, करना तो पड़ेगा ही. So what you can just feed to Claude Code and all of that is in like a very simple like prompt. Let me just fetch that for you. Content. So I hope you guys all have gotten your Alchemist API keys. Yep. So you see, I've given you a sample prompt. ठीक है कि वहां से agent skill को download करेगा. Just put this in Claude Code and like तुम्हारे जो भी objective है, like put it in the first paragraph. Second paragraph में बस like you can just add the agent generator skills. वो अपने आप से it is a skill that can generate new skills according to your code based requirements. तो उस हिसाब से you can easily do it. Sounds good? Also, Akshara, in case you want to go via just feed something to cursor or something, we even have our entire links and you can easily feed it so that it can automatically understand कि अच्छा ठीक है ऐसा ही करना है. Yep, I've pasted all the links here. Guys, I think only Karthik, like Karansi and maybe Akshara is speaking. Baki, what about the others? Vedraj, you guys spoke up. बताया नहीं. हाँ यार, go ahead.
सो मैं अपना आइडिया बता देता हूँ. तो मेरा एक मेन प्रोजेक्ट चल रहा है हिम कॉर्पस करके, जो मैं अपने बेस पे खुद पे डेटा कलेक्ट कर रहा हूँ, जिससे कि ये सारा जो कॉर्पस है वो यूज होगा हिम भाषा एआई में, जो मेरा इस हैकाथॉन का प्रोजेक्ट है. तो हिम भाषा एआई के 4 फीचर्स है कि एक एआई असिस्टेंट और एक ओसीआर डॉक्यूमेंट रीडिंग और एक प्रिजर्वेंस ऑफ लैंग्वेज में मैं एल्केमिस्ट एआई का यूज कर रहा हूँ, जिसमें जैसे मैंने अभी क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि आप डॉक्यूमेंट मतलब अगर डॉक्यूमेंट नहीं मतलब अगर किसी ने हमें कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन दी है तो हम उसे कॉर्पस में डालने के लिए एनालाइज कर सकते हैं और रिकरेंस को डिटेक्ट कर सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ एल्केमिस्ट एआई.
हाँ, so उस पे when you upload the data to Alchemist, right? What you can just go ahead with is just mark the data as a resource data type. I think if you have used the Alchemist SDK, उस पे you will be able to find this.
Yeah.
There's an argument called data type. It's called resource. So resource data type, if you use that, you will be getting like deduplicated data. And you have to upload it as the same file name. Does that make sense? So let's say आज अगर मैं तुझे कोई data देता हूँ, ठीक है? Anuran, XYZ data. You write it as one file. फिर I tell you कि अच्छा नहीं सुन भाई, तो I have to change this. So what you do is you delete the Anuran XYZ data dot file जो भी है, ठीक है? Because you have uploaded this as a resource, and then you just again like re-upload it like an ad. So AI जो like any AI tool that you would be using, you can just use it via the tool calling. Our SDKs are compatible with tool calling, so like just in the methods that you have, if you use any sort of a framework, it's very easy to do it.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the very rare opportunity any builder has come, like who has built a whole company, and you guys have full opportunity to like ask your question. So don't just shy away, just
भाई
whatever
बात
you
तो
have.
skill है.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
It
So
specifically came to this because the target audience that we are looking at is basically the people who are eager to actually build something rather than कि जो graduate हो चुका है and उनमें वो नौकरी चाहिए job चाहिए वो आ गया. Causing error 405 यार ओम 405 means method not allowed, so maybe तू post request पे get request कर रहा और vice versa. If you can share me the if you can just share me over email the entire document, like what is the entire error trace and everything, I'll be happy to go through it. You can send it to anybody at our team. We'll be happy to debug through all of this. Or so Om, so like what was your project about, and like what are you building? I didn't get to know about your end. Okay. I guess weekend पे people are not feeling it कि भाई it's 8 p.m. It's after 8 p.m. weekend में थोड़ा सा relax भी तो करना है.
so we have actually everyday session. So at 7:30. So I
हाँ
think
मतलब लोगों के दिमाग में वही रहता है ना कि यार लास्ट सेशन है जैसे करके निपटा देते हैं.
yes, yes.
I've been there, so I know how it feels.
Yeah. Full chaos.
So this is what we do with something called context arithmetic, as in we have a set of rules. So yeah, nice question, Vedraj. So we have a set of rules. Number one is when you're talking about resources take first priority. Number two, like if there are multiple conversations that contain the same data, the most recent data takes the first priority, and so on and so forth. So let me just share you the link so that you can have a quick look at it. And it will make your life a lot easier. Just give me a sec. Guides पे डालते हैं. Vedraj, does it answer your question? And yes, you can indeed control that behavior कि like okay मेरे को अभी इस डेटा को मेरे को ऐसा रिसोर्स है, ये मेरा डेटा रिसोर्स है, ये मेरा डेटा like conversation है. So however you do it, that is the way that we can do it and make it work. Also drop the link for you folks.
Some more participants have joined. So if you have any question regarding anything with the Alchemist AI, any with your project, please ask your question, guys. Everyone is here.
Yeah, like speaking up is faster than typing. So in case if anybody is typing, just speak up. It's all right if you don't want to switch on your cameras.
I think now they have built everything. अब वो बस वेट कर रहे हैं कि कब फॉर्म आएगा हम सबमिट कर देंगे. I most probably think so.
हाँ वही हो रहा है. I can feel that Nandini Aryan. Like to be very frank, like ये हर किसी को ही होता है. Last session पे like the attention spans are at an all-time low usually. Yeah. No worries. Alright then. So if somebody is speaking.
Yeah, somebody is speaking here. I think let's take 2 to 3 minutes more. Else, like we'll wrap.
I'm happy to wait here.
Yeah. So we are trying. very long question. Om, if you can unmute yourself and like just interact about your
Just
question.
Visible live by team members. Oh, nice. It's like a collaborative, like code debugging agent or something. Sounds fun. Cool, got it. Yeah, so like, what do I need to answer? Acha, before, like, Vetra, just a minute left. Let's see if Om speaks up. So, like, what is the, the question that you have? Like, do you have any questions for me regarding if you need something?
Yes, sir. सर जैसे मैंने कॉन्टेक्स्ट अर्थमेटिक की डॉक्स देखी थी, उसमें सिमेंटिक सर्च, मेटाडेटा, रिडंडेंसी और ग्रुपिंग सब कंबाइन होते हैं.
हाँ.
अगर किसी क्यूरी के लिए एआई एक्सपेक्टेड डॉक्यूमेंट की जगह कोई और डॉक्यूमेंट पिक कर लेता है, तो डेवलपर कैसे डिबग करेगा कि एग्जैक्टली वो कॉन्टेक्स्ट कौन सा सेलेक्ट हुआ है?
Okay, so like, let me present my screen to you folks. It's already there in the platform. We have a live debugger present. Let me show you my screen. Honestly, this was actually one of the questions I was waiting for. Hello, let me log in. Logged in with my demo account. So yeah, are you able to see this?
Yes, screen is visible.
Cool. So यहाँ पे, Vedraj, it was a very nice question. You will be actually able to see traces. Okay. I was actually preparing for this only. यहाँ पे तुझे दिख रहा है screen? Like you are actually able to see that okay, this data came from here. और documents में you can literally go and debug कि okay, ये कौन सा documents से उठा के आया है. Make sense? You have to just go to traces. ये activity है, activity tab. उसके नीचे traces जाओ. You can find them all at one place. And in case 10 छोटे पड़ रहा है, you can just like search, group them by 50. So I have like more than 900 traces. I use it almost every day. So keep on saving them. So हाँ वही है. How does it look? Does it answer your question, Vedraj?
Well, he says yes.
Oh, okay. I was actually presenting a screen. Did not see the chat.
Yeah.
Cool. Karthik, Graphify, like there's a bit of a difference with this. Graphify में क्या होता है? It's always an LLM call that costs you a lot. How do you separately, like you keep an LLM call separate from actual information retrieval and context fetching and all? That's what we do. Make sense? Graphify में you have a lot less customization options. So I think हाँ कार्तिक बता.
Like sir, ये hallucinations को prevent करता है most especially.
I mean, yeah, like number one तो यार because we don't call it LLM, उसके तो hallucination होता नहीं है. और नंबर टू, अगर तुझे hallucination दिख भी जाता है या कि like prompt में सही था, context में क्या आ गया कि आंसर गलत आ गया, you can literally use this debugger anytime.
Okay, sir.
Sounds good?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yep, no worries. Yeah, Vedraj, go ahead.
सर अगर एक एप्लीकेशन में लाखों यूजर्स है और हर यूजर की अपनी मेमोरी और डॉक्यूमेंट है, तो Alchemyst AI कॉन्टेक्स्ट रिट्रीवल को फास्ट और एक्यूरेट कैसे मेंटेन करेगा?
यार तो देख, वो तो अल्टीमेटली तेरे ही एप्स के यूजर्स है ना, और तू अपना यूजर है, करेक्ट? So in that sense, what you can just do is use group names for the same. Let's say you are talking about a user, right? You are talking about a user session as well, right? Usage patterns primer और context arithmetic section में यही चीज लिखा हुआ है. Let's say if you are building an app that's for like thousands of users. So let's say you are also building organizations. मान ले तेरा app के अंदर there are two organizations A and B. And user A is like a user like A has 2 users and B also has 2 users. How will you segregate them? You put up one group name. My bad. So you put up one group name for the organization, that you can probably use as organization ID of your database itself. And then you can also put the user ID, because user का भी तो ID तो बना रहा है ना database में. So that becomes like a nested हायरार्किकल स्ट्रक्चर की तो कैसे रिट्रीव कर सकता है. अगर तेरे को पूरा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का कॉन्टेक्स्ट रिट्रीव करना है, देन यू जस्ट रिट्रीव ऑल डेटा, जस्ट पुट दैट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन नेम एज द ग्रुप नेम. मेक सेंस?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, Roham. So like it would, as I'm saying, like it would require a much deeper look into like how the code has been implemented, and because 405 errors is mostly like method not allowed. It's an HTTP code that, let's say, you कोई endpoint पे you were supposed to send a post request, you sent a get or something on that lines. And 205 is not really an error. It's just like redundant content. If you can share the video over the email address I provided, we'll be happy to work it out with you. Sounds good?
I hope that answers this question. Yeah. So Anuran, like we'll take just 4 minutes more. After that, we'll wrap our question and answer session. Okay. Yeah, please do send it. I think Anuran, you have provided the email ID as well, right?
Yeah, I've provided the email ID above in the chat itself.
Okay. So please do send your issues, whatever you are facing there. And if you have any Discord community as well.
Yeah, we do have one. Guys, I think, like Aryan, thanks for reminding me. That's probably the fastest way to, get in touch with us, because our entire team also works there itself.
Yeah.
So yep, I've dropped the link. Anybody can join it.
Any more questions, guys? Last question. Okay.
What's the one question? The one that you actually asked, like scoping कैसे करते हैं, like how do we actually look into okay, organizations कैसे होते हैं? It's one of them, but to be very honest, like I was not prepared for this question, to be very frank. कि एक ऐसा क्या कौन सा question हो सकता है? A lot of questions people do ask, usually revolves around कि भाई, okay, you are fast, but how so? Like you store this much amount at this less price, how so? But nobody asks, like, okay, if I want to do this, if I want to be very specific about my organization, the user, and even maybe, sub-user that these users want to do. Basically questions regarding context arithmetic. I would love to discuss with you. Vedraj, I would, like love you to be a part of our Discord community as well, and like we can have a chat there itself. Even if even after the hackathon completes, so no worries about it. Any more questions, folks? I think it's mostly 3 to 4 folks who ask the questions. All right, guys. I think this is it.
Yeah. Thanks, Anuran. Lovely, wonderful session. I think all of the builders got the queries done. And yeah, thanks for your time here.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I actually love to interact. So, like I cancelled an event and I came here. So, yeah, would have loved to actually interact with these folks. But chalo, nice talking to you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. कोई screenshot वगैरह, anything regarding people who are here or something?
Yeah, sure. We'll take this. Like people, you can react your reactions, whatever feels to you better, and we'll take one screenshot. Let me please do that here.
If you want, you can also switch on your cameras.
Yeah, please do that. Yeah, wonderful.
Taken successfully.
Great.
All right, folks. Great meeting you guys. Yep. Looking forward to seeing how your projects unfold. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Bye, Nolan. Thank you.
Yeah, happy hacking. Bye bye.
So again, this is day 6, and huge shout out to Kartike, Tanya, and Akshara, we missed you yesterday, so today you are here with your Twitter post, and Varshini. So you shout out to you guys, like uh, you are very consistent with your post. I found one new name here, Varshini. I think if he or she is here, sorry, she is here. I think Varshini. No. Okay, so you shout out to you guys, and just one quick announcement. So we are today as the second last day of our hackathon. Tomorrow is like the final submission. We will be waiting for your projects. Okay, so do submit ASAP so that we can start reviewing and get your results very done. Yeah, that will be one announcement. Then anything I am missing, Nandini?
Do you want to add that when will we will be sharing the link of that Google form to submit the prototype?
No, we already shared that. So please use the same Google Form link. I'll paste it. I'll rewind again over that same WhatsApp group. If you have missed that, and any question, guys, regarding submission or anything with the hackathon. I hope you like this session very much because Anuran has answered your questions very well, and you got the understanding of how Alchemist AI you can integrate in your projects.
Yeah, I personally love the way he was interacting, very friendly, and it was
Yes.
very much he is just a friend. It
Yeah.
was like that only. I hope you guys like how he actually answered your question, not as a professional person, but as a friend of yours. So I was personally liking it, and I hope you did as well.
These kind of opportunities you'll get very rare chance where you interact with founders directly and you can ask a question. So whosoever is like asked the question, like Akshara, Vidraj, Kartike, you shout out to you guys, like we'll be seeing your specific projects what you have built with you using Alchemist AI. So pretty excited there. Yeah, anything else to ask, guys, or else we'll wrap in 2 minutes more, 25 8:25.
Yeah, and by the way, when Anuran was
Anuran, yeah.
asking again and again, what is that question? Ki kuch pooch lo and all. So what I have seen generally after organizing and all the things, people generally ask ki hackathon ko jeete kaise? Because that is the part. सबको चाहिए होता है, right? After spending so many hours and all, so that can be a question as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
May I know the timing? Yeah, most probably tomorrow. We'll share the new deadline and the link again over the WhatsApp group. Demo video duration. Do we need any explanation? No, just upload your video demo, whatever you have prepared or whatever you have built it so far. Just put it over there. For explanation doesn't required because we'll be having the demo day as well. We will be revealing out soon that as well. I hope that answers your questions, Sharon. For tomorrow, do we have submit the just a prototype? Like, RNC, if I'm not wrong, you have already submitted your right. So doesn't require tomorrow. The same link is there for who has not submitted the project check-in. This will be the final submissions. Yeah. Anything else, guys? Is there? No, you can put as per your preference. The format is up to you, but just make it like 4 to 5 pages because we have lot of projects to review, so that we can have better time for each projects. Okay, to review. Yeah, just 1 minute, one more minute last. Anything?
Yeah, and try to consist the best you can in those 4 to 5 pages, because that thing ki the book is judged by cover, and it is, to be honest. So a first page should be the starlight of your
project. Yeah.
yeah, project, and the last page as well, of course. But उन 5 pages में try to consist everything.
Yeah, please ask Karthik जल्दी से थोड़ा.
And if you want to unmute yourself,
हाँ, that would be very better.
Yes, yeah, मैम. मैं ये पूछ रहा था कि लाइक पिच डेक सबमिट करना जरूरी है या फिर हम उसकी जगह एक वी कैन से लैंडिंग पेज सबमिट करना सकते हैं जिसके अंदर सब कुछ होगा जो कि एक पिच डेक के अंदर होता है. दैट इज टू क्विक एंड इजी फॉर यू. सो
No, sorry, Karthik. Like we have mandatory as pitch deck compulsory.
Okay, sir.
So you have to submit. Just make it 4 to 5 pages. Don't
Yes,
make
sir.
it complex.
Yes,
Simple
sir.
and easy to understand. Yeah. Did
Okay,
you
sir.
talk? Did you have Discord to talk about AI agents? So you can join the Discord of our partner network like Alchemyst has shared already. Mem0, Gyani session. So all of the partners have their Discord, so you can join theirs and you can ask your questions there, so that they can answer in a very effective and very fast manner. You will get the response there. We don't have Discord right now. We are right now operating via WhatsApp group everything. Do we need to deploy our code bases and share it? Yes, it's required. If you have built your project, so you paste your project link directly, or if you have not deployed your project, then you create a video out of it and then submit that. Okay, in replacement of that of your prototype. Sir, we get the certificate and other bonuses after completion of this hackathon. Yeah, you will get the certificates, and we'll be sharing more out soon. We haven't revealed so much right now. Top 5 participants will be getting lot more things, so we'll sharing that as well, and swags and everything will be notified. Anything else?
and to add on something to Mansi's question, actually it's very very helpful if you actually deploy your project and show that link as well, because फिर mentors या judges को बहुत easy हो जाता है to see and to go through your project and to test it out, right? So
Yeah,
I would
use the Vercel or any of the free platform to host your
Yeah.
project. Yeah.
And अगर उसमें issue आता है, then we are here and all the
Yeah.
partners are also here. Please do mention it out अगर deployment नहीं आती है तो.
Yes. I think that's all, Nandini. I think we can wrap.
Yeah.
See you guys. Thanks for joining all. And see you tomorrow, the final day. And yeah, okay, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye
So,
bye.
sir,
Oh,
sir, one last question.
Yeah,
Do we
yeah,
need
please.
to wait until the closing ceremony tomorrow before submission, or could submit at any time tomorrow, sir?
If you haven't submitted yet, you use the same link, same Google form to submit your projects. You don't have to wait, or you have to just make it like before the deadline. So it's up to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye, guys. Have a nice day.
bye guys.